you give it to me like you do. When I'm crazy, but you hold me down, lock it down like I'm brand new. I was reading your bio and everything. You do so many things. You're like a host, a DJ, an artist, a promoter, like the radio stations and the Roku channel. Like that's so many things.
Yeah, that's craziness, but you have to balance everything out, and things start and then they evolve and then you go to the next project, and that's the way I am.
Okay.
I really learned that through being working with Fortune 500 companies since about 2000. And so I kind of see how everything operates, and then I just say, okay, then I still need something for myself.
Right.
So I think most people look at life like that now. What am I going to do, or how can I empower the next generation, or build generational wealth, or pass on something? And that's what it's kind of now. Mm-hmm. That's my focus, passing it to the next generation, my kids.
That's beautiful, because, I mean, we had so many kids, like, their parents are gone, and then they're just sitting here like, okay, well, what do we do now? Like, it seemed like all the new generations had to, like, start something rather than, like, continue, you know what I mean?
Is that crazy or what? I mean, I think media is fun, and it's also competitive, and it's hard. Mm. So you actually got to balance it out and see, you know, you want to drive your vision, and then you also want to create a place and a space that everyone can enjoy, because it's all entertainment.
Yep.
It's all entertainment. Every single thing. I grew up like that. I loved entertainment. I don't know why. I just did. You know, they said, you know, in high school, you know how you're exiting there saying, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? I said an actress. I don't even know why. Because I think I like TV so much. Okay. Right? And so that wasn't even my drive. Then it was like music, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and that's motivated me. So people are motivated by music. And music has saved lives, changed lives, songs, and it always has been like that. And I think that legendary music comes in and it takes its place, classic music. Like you listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire, you listen to all these groups that come out in the past, and you be like, oh my God, this is just... that song just hit me, and it means so much. Yeah. And I got a lot out of the mentors growing up, like in the radio. I used to love those guys. They was like, "Ooh, that's so cool. They're helping me. They're motivating me, or giving me little tips." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I said that's why I wanted to be in radio. So then it came from an artist. Then from an artist, I said, okay, I just want to do radio. Then radio, and then from radio to TV, actually doing TV shows, and you know, when they've had public access, actually. Yeah, I remember. And that was something that, remember that? That was when you could go do. I was crazy. I did 5 shows. I had 2 different shows, 2 different names, and as soon as a spot opened up, I would go.
You're like, there's a spot. I'm there. Let's do it.
It was stupid like that. I was like, and then I have artists come down and perform. Then I play celebrity videos. So I'm really the originator of celebrity videos in LA, doing the videos and the new artists performing, and that was my niche. And it always was, because I liked Soul Train, of course. Uh-huh. You know, motivate. Yeah. Hey, every Saturday would come on. So, you know, I was motivated by that, and so I'll just say I'm going to put a little bit of that in mind. Now I have this opportunity to be creative, and then, you know, I had to be creative. But then you also, when you're doing a business like this in media, you have, as long as you don't get totally blackballed out, right? You have to stay in the game, and then you have to change and evolve. And then for me, I'm like the way out there thinker, so I'm like, we got the radio, then we got 2 radios within 1 radio. That means you can go, I got 4 stations. Okay. So you go to the main station, which is Live 105, www.1055.mobi. You click, it drops down. Then you could go to Open for Business Digital Talk Radio. So let's say I want to listen to talk. My mood changes throughout the day. Right. I want to do something different. Then it drops down, and it says, I feel cool and kick back. I want to just hear some jazz. So you can go 90s, hip-hop, R&B, new artists, top 10. We got the top 10 countdown going on. We're excited. I have Imagitainment really, really helping a lot, because they believe in it.
Yeah.
And for day one, I have talk shows. The Queen of Las Vegas, she is doing her shows and bringing all the legends in from Vegas and different places. So we have a Vegas, a Vegas Bam Bam. And we're kind of like reaching all the way that way to Vegas and all the way to New York. Because I have DJ Mr. CEO. So it's nationwide reach. We're not just right in LA. We love LA. LA, I'm about to give LA the talk podcast that they want.
Cool.
Whoever wants to do it. I'm serious, because this is an LA Planet station.
Yeah.
But it has to have LA in it. You know what I'm saying? I do reach out to everyone, and I'm like, kind of, like I said, New York. Where else did I say? Las Vegas, New York. And we're really a little bit in New Jersey a little bit.
Okay.
And so the Queen of Las Vegas, did you know there was a queen?
I did not know there was a Queen of Las Vegas. I just got back from Vegas, too, for my birthday.
Okay. There's a Queen of Las Vegas that they have officially given her a title. It's the Queen of Las Vegas Entertainment Capital of the World. Carrie Brown is the queen, and she's from New Jersey. But she is the Queen of Las Vegas. And so she interviews all these legends, like Bo Henderson from Temptations. And she's just bringing these legends that she knows personally. You should hear these interviews. It's like, oh, yeah, I remember last time we were over, and I remember I saw you, and we were... It was like,
oh,
really?
my gosh.
It's like, it's a niche in its own. Like, I really interviewed everyone from Russell Simmons, Omar Gooding, you name it. Genevieve Jackson. I ended up at the Jackson's house.
Woo.
Because we were the only one that we were the only one that showed up and did the production for her daughter, Genevieve.
Yeah.
And I interviewed her mom. She came to the station in Hollywood. I was in Hollywood at American Radio Network. That's where it started. And then we had Live at 5 and so many people. Keith Sweat's whole camp. All these different people, Keith Sweat was my first celeb interview, and I went backstage, and Flavor Flav was backstage.
Look at all these legends, though. Just go with the rules.
It was ridiculous. And he called me Alicia Keys because I had braids.
That's right.
Really?
You're like, I'll be Alicia Keys today, okay?
I felt really stupid because I was kind of walked by and said, hey, how you doing? And he kept on going because I was trying to get that Keith Sweat interview. Because... nothing personal, but it was just like I was trying to get the interview, so I'm like, and I really didn't recognize him at the time, but anyway, now I realize that was him. But, you have your little moments in the game, and, that's kind of the stuff that, motivates you to keep doing what you're doing and then enjoy it at the same time, because that's kind of like, it started as like a little hobby thing with the shows and the radio and the music.
And then it just turned into a full thing. Like, that's beautiful.
Evolved. And that's why I never underestimate something you're doing, because it can start off as a little seed and then it grows into a beautiful, beautiful tree or a palm tree. That's my favorite.
Palm trees, okay.
I love palm trees. Oh, God.
So it sounds like you all the way around, like you started like with music and then the acting, and you just built this whole empire of like things, and that's really dope.
Thank you. That's crazy, huh? Because I really don't look at it so much, but now I look back at my bio, it's really crazy. It's something that, I think that it can go to that next level because we are like a one-stop.
Yeah.
Radio, TV, magazine. The magazine started off, we had a cover of Kobe, and we kind of like, it was when Kobe was taking over the whole game. It was like, I have a picture of, it was like Kobe, just all images of him, because unfortunately at the time it was Kobe's Lakers. You know what I'm saying? So we had like physical magazines that we were just testing the market, so we put them out. We did about 5. Obama on the cover, Kobe, Ice Cube. I mean, I just felt like these guys were these are free magazines. We're not making money off of them. We're giving them away. We're not doing anything. But we felt like it was important for us to just kind of hit the market strong. And then we kind of like bounced back. These are like giveaway stuff. And everything in it was kind of like our production. So now we're digital online. and we have quite a few. LA 411 magazine. We definitely have fashion, music, everything that just kind of entertaining. We have people with their, restaurants that are locked down.
Oh yeah.
And we got like supporting them because this is just craziness, the pandemic, and how it's shut down the entertainment industry.
That's one of the questions. Like, how are you doing with like all the COVID stuff? Like, has that impacted like how you're working with the TV and the magazine and all the things, or like how are you doing through that?
It really, really stopped my whole production for my TV shows at Pasadena Media. Okay. We were really killing it. We were like, I had Ozone as a guest. I had some designers from South Central that were coming through. I had a lot of people. I was just building the momentum. And I think the last 2 shows I did were a tribute to Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
Remember, it's like right in there. I think that was it. And then it kind of went right after that. Like that was maybe that was the last 2, but it was great. We got those in the can. Mm-hmm. But we were producing, and I had a director, and then I had an affiliate of mine that was helping me. So we were doing the production, and we were physically going there. And I had a team, and my team would come through, and they'd help me with the camera. So we were doing all of that physically, and then we had to stop production, of course, because they shut down.
Right.
And actually, they took it virtual, like at home. But it's a lot of work to do that because you're at home. It depends on your capabilities, and I felt like I didn't have all that.
It's hard to do this stuff at home, man. Like it is not.
Yeah, you see.
I'm such an in-person person, and when we had to do everything online, I was like, this is not my lane. I love the outside.
Yeah. You gotta have to build, come bring it all the way out. It has to come out of you. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to, you're right. This is one of the first Zooms that I've done, actually with an interview. And I don't do a lot of Zoom, but I see that it's really not too bad, to do the Zoom interviews or productions, things like that. So we definitely want to do a production, like a concert or something for the artists. I mean, only thing that we can do, I know people do have production stages they're setting up, but I don't know if I want to go anywhere yet.
Yeah, well, artists are hurting right now, man, like, because of this COVID, especially, like, performers. I was supposed to be on my first tour April, and it got canceled. It was my first tour, East Coast, West Coast tour. I was super stoked. I had the babies, a babysitter, the whole thing, and then COVID, and I was like, so now it's not canceled, but we're just, like, on hold, like, but they're talking about canceling it because now it's been so long, they're like, we're losing funding, like, and it's crazy.
Oh, that's really crazy. I know people that are tour management companies that are really major that I talk to, like, call them right now, and they pick the phone right up, they're all on hold because they do tours. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So they're within my circle now. So it gave me an opportunity, and I would say take the opportunity to network. Yeah. And you never know. That's why the radio is live. We've done this since 2004, so that means we're well established, and we're going into, not 2004, 2017. So we're going into our 4th year.
Okay. So, congratulations.
And that's already... Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So, when I read through your email, I was like, oh my God, all these, like, there's so many links and so many things to go through, like, it's beautiful, it really is.
I just hope I leave that legacy to people that just do your thing. Even if you have to take care of your job, do your damn job. Yep. Do your job. I'm really focused at my job. I'm totally focused because I've been doing it for almost 20 years at one place. Okay. Honestly. So I'm very kind of stable, but you got to stay with stuff in order to see it grow. Yeah. You can't start something and bounce out of it and then try something else unless you're totally moving to another project that's going to work and it's all going to the same goal. Mm-hmm. And then you can make that move, yes. I make moves. I don't mess around. If that's
Right.
I go by my instinct, and that's an entrepreneur. That's automatic. I don't know where it came from when I was a kid. I always wanted to be a businesswoman. I didn't want to be playing with dolls.
Right.
That wasn't my thing. I was a tomboy.
Okay.
I would climb trees. I wouldn't care. I grew up in the woods when I was little.
Yeah,
So
I'm from Big Bear, and I'm just in the
it's
trees.
it's for real. That's real. And saw what those things, the lightning bugs and all that stuff in the South.
Yeah.
And then I went from there to Florida, and I loved it. The coconut trees and a couple of hurricanes, and I was out of there.
Couple of hurricanes.
I was good with that.
Uh-huh.
I don't like that.
So when did you move to California?
Oh God, I was a little girl.
Little.
Yeah, they made me leave anyway.
Uh-huh.
My mom, yeah, she came and got me. So I was starting in San Diego.
Okay. Did
Like a lot of
any of your
military
family
background.
do music?
Not really. I mean, I think everybody, there probably is some family that's in the music business, but I'm more than sure because of my drive. I'm so,
Yeah.
I probably don't know them. They're probably cousins and family, and they definitely probably are. But that was something that I grabbed a hold of when I was young, and it just motivated and inspired me. You know, a song motivates you, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Makes you, really pumps you up. And so I felt like that's something that I liked, and I always liked radio at the end of the day. And people would say, your voice sounds like a radio voice. And I was like, really? and that was funny because I was an artist, and they were saying, you sound like you should be on radio. And I was like, that's a good idea.
Oh.
And I bounced out of there real fast.
Oh, you're like, you know what? I should be on the radio. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, get all this. I'm not going to compete with Rihanna. I can't do that. She's, actually, I started getting a little older. I was like, but Money Green is, Sentoria Money Green's songs are on the air right now. So
Okay.
I am playing a song called Limelight, Movie Star, and Bounce. And they're in rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And then
if you hear them, you'll know. Movie Star is so cool. And then I got a rapper with me, and he's doing his thing. He's shooting people down and killing them. And I'm like, oh my God. But
can we find these on like
did it.
YouTube and iTunes and stuff like that too?
Amazon, you can find it on CD Baby.
Okay, cool.
CD Baby, check it out on CD Baby. But also I've kind of networked with the Black Wall Street, trying to get black businesses to get, people to just shop in a place for you to go and just shop there. So they picked me as an ambassador, but my biggest project recently was the TV channel.
Okay.
So that's going to be a nice project that I'm really glad that I can give people exposure. So I'm going to need videos. So you can send me videos and stuff, and we can put videos on the station and the TV channel on Roku. I hope I said it right.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Yeah, Roku.
Shit. Roku.
So you're going to be, what exactly are you doing on the Roku channel? Like, what is the whole setup of what you're doing for that?
Okay. It's entertainment. It's like videos. It's TV. My TV shows are going up there. I have a ton of TV shows, so from the past, you'll see all the different looks and stuff, and the guests and all that stuff. So I have that. It's going to be, videos, TV, reality TV, movies. I am looking for artists with short movies or whatever kind of movies that they're doing. So we're looking for those as well.
Cool.
So you got the movies and just a variety of different things that are going to be on there. And you can just scroll through it. And then when you click on the mic, you can hear the station. All three stations are right there.
That's right. So you're connecting it all. So you get all the things.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool.
So you have the stations, and then you can just scroll through it, and then just click, and it'll pop up, and you can watch it. So we're working on it because my people are just getting back from vacation. Everybody was kind of down for the holidays. Now they're back on board. So we're really going to drive and start adding content. Cool. And so it's up, Miss G's TV network.
Miss G's TV? Okay.
MZG TV network.
So when can we expect like content so we can go watch?
Oh my God, there's some now.
Okay.
You can check it out. There's a movie called Toxic. You can check that out. Independent movie filmmakers, please send all content to sentorg@aol.com.
Okay.
And I'm learning the formats that I'm going to need in order to load them. And I'm going to get somebody doing it for me because I can't do radio, TV, da-da-da. No, I got to have someone helping with that.
Yeah.
So I want to put their TV content up there. I want to put trailers up there, all kind of different stuff. Okay. Things that will make you want to just, hey, this is not the same Joe Blow here. This is some different stuff. I like to do different things. And there's something that's going to be entertaining, and then you're going to want to come back and check it out.
That's cool. I think you're giving like a really good outlet for all these people who are like still trying to make it, you know what I mean? As like a director, as an artist, as all the things that you do that you're like, now I can kind of, like you said, pass on this legacy and like let everybody jump in.
You know, pass it on. And then it's opportunity for us all to work together.
Yeah.
So I know people want money, so we got to get the funding. And that's all still happening. But I do have people who are trying to, you know, contribute right now. So that's a first step, and that's really major because it took a while to get to that stage. Yeah. Now we're looking forward. Yeah. And then this opportunity, there's jobs.
Do you have like a PayPal or Cash App, like people who are watching the interview when this comes out can like help fund some things if they want to just donate to it and stuff?
Oh, yeah. They can always hit me on the station at www.1055.mobi and hit donate.
Awesome.
And please listen to the station. It's hot. It's crazy. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be a lot of variety because my thing is a better music mix.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking last night. It gives me all these options. I was like, I don't even know what I want to listen to right now.
You want to try to listen around, and did you enjoy the 90s?
I did. 90s is like my favorite. I mean, I listen to everything, but I went to school and I was like, my teacher, Marcus Coleman, he was like, I want you to sing, you know, a lot of like Ella Fitzgerald, like older stuff, Dina Washington, Earth, Wind and Fire. I had to sing a lot of that, and then like it helped me transition into like the R&B I sing now. So like 90s channels too, when they come on, I'm like, oh, this is what I actually like. Like this is the stuff I want to sing all the time. So that was probably the cool for me.
That's what's cool about it. You can sing with it. And then you could hear another joint come on. You'd be like, wow, that's cool. I just listened to that one. That's really cool. That's like, it might be a hip hop, you know, and it's a variety. And I never thought that I wanted to do just one single thing. So, you know, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now.
Okay. What if there was like something you could tell all the entrepreneurs or like people trying to come up right now, what would be like the best piece of advice you could give them?
I would say you need to have a plan, of course. First of all, get your business plan. Okay. And I would say follow up, check back in with your plan, see where you're at, what's working, and definitely network. Do a lot of networking so you can have people that are specialists in certain areas because you find yourself trying to do everything, you'll burn out or you may give up.
Yeah. So
it's important for you to know the people and have a strong network so that you can work together with people. Because right now, that's exactly what's working. Okay. Is that I know people in their specialty and they have a network, and you network and they have a network, and you guys kind of get together. But the people that are definitely out there, you know, with the expertise of certain areas like marketing, sales. You know, you need help, so don't try to do everything yourself. Yeah. And I would say balance your life because right now we're in COVID, we're at home. You need a life balance. You need times to turn off. It's hard to turn off as an entrepreneur, but you're going to get burned out. When you're burned out, you can't be creative. You can't think. You're going to have to take time to refresh and reboot and get back in the game. And then you're going to have a niche.
Oh,
so work on your niche.
Definitely. Right. I think as artists, especially with like all the technology, we try to do all of the things now. Like, let me do all the things, and you burn out when you realize like you're taking the creativity out of it on like the part you know how to do well by trying to learn all of the little things, you know.
Yeah, so I think what's happening is a lot of artists feel like social media They don't need radio stations. They don't need this. They don't need that. Yes, you do. You don't know my whole network. You're just inviting yourself to a whole nother audience when you deal with stations and networks like that.
Yeah.
Because my network goes way back to 2004, and I've interviewed Marshall Tompkins, a lot of people that are legends that I've interviewed and I've had connections with. Scorpio from Grandmaster Flash, Scorpio from way back. Just legends. You got to remember when you are doing your music and you want to get out there. It's better to have your music on the air.
Right. You
either are on the air or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
You can network. You can put it on social media. You can get Instagram. You can do all of that. But this is kind of like the same audience.
Yeah. Well, and then people's Instagram gets taken down for some reason, and then they feel like they're out, like, because they weren't on these other outlets. You know what I mean? And then as soon as Instagram's gone, they're like, oh, like, nah, I don't know where to take this career at because all my stuff is gone. That's why those other outlets are so important. Like,
yeah, we're here. We're relatively we're reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're not trying to break the bank when it comes to artists, and we're helping artists. A lot of times, you never know. Hit us up. So hit me at sentorg@aol.com. I keep my AOL because it's free.
That's right. That's right. That's
I got
good advice.
Gmails, but.
Yeah, no, as artists, though, you need to take the stuff that's free and use that because you were spending money on all the other things already.
I wear it out. But yeah, guys, tune in to Live 105.5 Mobile Radio, and you guys are going to have a great experience. www.1055.mobi. We got DZ Top 10 countdowns. So he's doing celebrities and he's doing new artists every other show. So this week, listen to the new indie artist top 10 countdown.
I'm excited for that one. I'm definitely going to listen to that one.
I don't think I remember anyone doing that.
Doing all the top 10s?
The artists, new artists.
No, nobody does the new artists. They do the ones that are already out.
That's crazy. We're doing it. Holla.
Oh, that's right.
Holla.
Well, congratulations on all your success, man. Like, that's so many different things, and like I think you're really just like teaching this next generation a lot of things that are not being freely taught. You know what I mean? So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take control, but in the meantime, you can work for me.
Yeah,
work for me and with me. No, really, you can work for me and with me, and we can make it happen, and then take it from there. Because you guys are gonna be the innovators now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awkward, but you can do it. We all just have to get through this situation we're in right now. We're trying to survive and live. All the pain. It's a lot of pain right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's sad.
I got 2 little babies, and I'm trying to teach them right now. There's so much going on in the world, you know what I mean? But I definitely try to influence them. Like, you gotta, you don't have to work a 9 to 5. You can do these things. I got my 3-year-old outside selling her finger paintings for $5 outside our front door, and she loves it. Like, she's making art and just, doing that.
Oh, my God! With her little mask on, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, she's being an entrepreneur already.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think
started with the lemon stands, remember? The lemonade stands?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm worried about is going to go away. That's why I'm like, this is why you can. Because, oh, my gosh, with this Bitcoin and trying to change currency, too, I'm like, I don't know if you could do this, this much longer. So,
it's so much going on. I don't know. We got to get involved and figure out what the currency's doing, where it's going, and figure that out. Yeah. But I think that art is fun. Imaginetainment.org, www.imaginetainment.org is a big major player right now with Live 105. And I'm also the director of music, broadcasting.
Cool.
With imaginetainment.org. So, we're still moving and in motion. We're looking for podcasts to go on all couple of, mainly the Open for Business digital talk. Meaning you could do your own podcast. Why not?
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
And have a home for that. And so we definitely invite people if they want to, hit us up. But thank you so much, I wish you well. Thank you so much for the exclusive. And everybody tune in to Live 105.5 Mobile Radio, www.1055.mobi.
That's right.
Voice.
With her radio voice. You have a good day, love.
All right, thank you. Peace.
Bye. Thanks for watching our exclusive interview with Sentoria Green. Please remember, if you'd like to donate to CLA or you'd like your business sponsored, you can send PayPal donations to kierwalker40@gmail.com, or you can also send to kkloveent@gmail.com. Thank you very much, loves, and have an amazing day.